Good morning, y'all. I'm so glad to be back with you. I've been away for a couple weeks doing different conferences and vacations and stuff, and now I'm back in my kitchen and I'm making oatmeal, craisin, and walnut cookies. But I'm going to use a different ingredient in there than what the recipe normally calls for. I am going to use pumpkin in place of my oil and my eggs. So if you want to try that with any of your recipes, the formula is for every cup of oil, you use a cup of pumpkin. So it's just exactly the same for oil and pumpkin. But for eggs, you use 1/4 a cup of pumpkin for each egg. So this recipe called for 1/2 a cup of oil and 2 eggs. So I'm put in 1 cup of pumpkin. It says to go ahead and mix all your wet ingredients together. So I've got it down in here, and that includes the sugar. So I've got a cup of pumpkin, a teaspoon of vanilla, 3/4 a cup of brown sugar, and 1/4 a cup of granulated sugar. So I'm going to mix this up over here in my mixer, and then I'll get right back with y'all. See you in a little bit. All right, y'all, I'm back, and I wanted to read you the recipe. This is just from the Quaker Oats. It's the recipe that's on the top, and it's called oatmeal raisin cookies, but again, I've changed it up to craisins and with walnuts. But for our dry ingredients, I've already mixed them here in this bowl, but it's 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, and then we'll add also 3 cups of these Quaker Oats, and you can see which ones those are. And then I'll be adding in 1 cup of the craisins and 1 cup of walnuts after it's mixed in the mixer. So I'm going to add this into the mix that I've just mixed up. I'm going to add these dry ingredients gradually into here, and then I'll stir in the craisins and the walnuts, and I'll get back with you. All right, y'all, I'm back. I've dipped up the batter and put it on this parchment paper on a cookie sheet. I'm about to put it in the oven at 350, and I think it's about 10 to 12 minutes. So I'll let you know when they're done, and I'll show them to you then. Okay, y'all, I just took these out of the oven. They didn't flatten out like normal oatmeal cookies do, but you can tell we've already tasted a few of them, and they're delicious. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit more pumpkin to the rest of the batter and see if that'll make it where they actually spread out and look more like cookies. But give it a try, y'all. It's a healthy way if you're trying to watch your cholesterol, not having those eggs in there and the butter. So hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll catch you tomorrow.